Health is vital to freedom. Without it is a life of compromise. The life I've lived since I was 13. Expression without movement. Seems I've missed a couple of awareness documentations. My apologies. Please forgive me. Today is November 19th, 1 a.m. I'm going to do this documentation for the 18th. And that would be Sunday. It's coming into Monday now. So, some of the things that have been kind of adapting and evolving my life is my need to sleep. My real need to sleep and rest my body and try and get it in alignment with its healing. I mean, it's so hard to be able to power through each and every day with what I'm dealing with and going through. And to be able to make that lasting difference in exchange through dance and through biking all the way to the dance class and back. You know, my body just gets really tired and used up. And it's sporadic and my time schedule is off loop. I mean, I got times that I'm, waking up at 1 a.m. and then staying up until 5 and then falling back asleep and sleeping till 3 p.m. Like, that's a literal example. Today, what did I do? I was at my mom's, actually, who seems to be moving out. I'm not too sure. At some point or another, it'll probably happen. The whole yard was torn up, which is new. Not something I really see. And it's fascinating. Seeing the house that you grew up at just completely torn apart and ready to go out of commission. You know what I mean? It really is. So, in particular, with dance and sleep and all of these things really going out of cycle and out of order, right now, I'm nighttime dwelling. I'm going to be up from 12 p.m. up until tomorrow, probably to 6 or something, I don't know how people do this. I really don't. If I'm counting hours, 12 to 12, it's 12 hours till another 6 hours. It's really radical. I mean, I can do this. Some people can do this. You know what I mean? I don't know that you want to. All the time to be awake as a nocturnal person. We're not nocturnal beings, you and I. Light shines on you, even the slightest bit of light. Like if somebody were to shine a flashlight behind your knee, it would cause a huge disruption in your sleep. It's fascinating. So, I want to be able to continue to dance and get all these things done, but I need to make some money to do it. I can't continue these practice sessions without that, and I'd prefer to do as many as I can when I get there. So get there at 5 p.m., do 3 sessions if my body holds up, and then bike back. And if that works, then bam, power to you, dude. You got it. Dance till you drop, basically. And then you gotta bike some more. So preserve some sort of energy, eat afterward, whatever you gotta do. Right? That's why you gotta pay the, instead of flat rate, full month rate. And that'll work. Which is $150 a month, by the way. So I'll have to be able to afford that in my budget. But really, I just need to make some money, man. That's all it is. So today I'm gonna work. Been editing a ton of videos to keep up to date. Which is far from. I'm editing videos from July 11th, 12th, 13th right now. I did everything from the 3rd to the 13th, 2-day Sunday. Consider it Sunday. And there's just so much to go through, man. I'm playing videos on double the speed and listening to them. And I'm not taking subtitles. I'm not rewriting everything. Once I publish the video, maybe I can copy a part of it, which was from the published video and the captions, that becomes a 1-minute link, 1-minute video, and then take that as a quote part But I'm not going to go out of my way to do all that. It's about learning and processing your thoughts and developing and sharing it with others. And if I can do that, I'll do that after once it's already published, because the subtitles things, now that I got a microphone to go with it, it works out pretty well. It's pretty accurate. So I think that's good. Much better than without a mic. So to top all this off, on Saturday night, I went really hard on the dance floor. And I really enjoyed it. I mean, I had so much fun. I was just doing me, man. Like, not worrying a grain of salt about what other people thought. I just did me. You feel me? You do or you don't. Like, I started out on the dance floor. I tried to do a choreographed set or frame or phrase, I don't know what you call it, but I tried to do it. I couldn't, and when my body couldn't move a certain way, I'd go back to the side of the stadium, whatever you call it, dance room, and I would stretch. I would stretch the part of my body that felt tight. And I'd go back and dance. And then until I could start moving and complete that choreography, I didn't stop stretching or moving or trying things. And then I started freestyle, and that was fun. I freestyled the whole night. It must have been 3-4 hours. All right. Taking breaks in between, talking a little bit. Whenever I took a break, I tried to stop and talk to somebody. Because what's the point of that, yeah? So I met some cool people, had some fun. And I didn't film it, so any footage of that is rare, which is awesome. I just enjoyed myself and got really sore doing it. When I went to bed, I had a headache. Turns out I needed water. I thought it was some part of my spine that moved. I don't know. But I'm doing okay. And because of that night, because of the headache, I couldn't sleep till like past 3, coming on 4 at my mom's house. And then I slept till like 8. In which case, it led me here, biking back over here. I edited videos from like 11 or 10 till 3. Probably 11 till 3. And then I fell asleep from there all the way to 12. Now here I am at 1. So it's kind of fun reviewing your choreography and seeing what you did. But it's not the most constructive. It's just practice. Just practice at this point in time. Like, if I need perfection, I can get perfection. But, I'm filming that for the transformation. You know what I mean? And it isn't massive. It's pretty critical. So I better be a superstar dancer when I advance a year from now. Because what I'm doing now doesn't look very bad. It's not terrible. It's pretty good. It's okay, man. So, figuring you did all that on the dance floor last night. Or 2 nights ago, whatever. You threw down and you didn't care. You just did your own thing. You just spent your energy and had fun. That's all a part of me having dropped my ego and having transcended saying the things that are most hurtful to me for my entire life, and being able to accept that pain, accept those failures, accept those responsibilities, why you're suffering, why you're having obstacles beyond your own perception. Perspective is key. So when you're able to accept you and love you for all that you are, that takes courage. And I'm extremely grateful to have the courage to grow. And now that I've done that, now that I've said things that stop me the most, more than anything, I'm in a place of acceptance, full acceptance for me and who I am, what I have about me, And I don't let other people poke my bubble like I used to. It just takes one thing. And if you go straight to the point, you might get it right? The one I would like to stop struggling with is going straight to the point of losing all my time. Everything that I have available to me. Resources are scarce. Time is always going to be the most limited because it's always ticking every single second. So I would love to have myself be shocked into needing that time. But at the same time, I don't want to be like murdered or eliminated, Even if I realize it multiple times throughout my day, time is always limited. I always see it. But to feel it is another thing. So I think it's just attaching an emotion to it and taking it seriously, because you've only got so much, man, and you run out, that's it, you're done, alright? So you may be 20 years old, you may have plenty of time, but please don't waste the time that you do have, okay? Please don't, just don't. That's why I'm editing these videos instead of sleeping some more, because I know I already had like 8 hours, 2 to 12, 3 to 12, more than 8 hours. I just gotta spend it right, okay? So I hope you are too. I hope you're dancing. I hope you're moving. I hope you're being free as a spirit and lowering your ego. I hope you're just having fun. Look, man, we're here for 100 years. I'm immortal. You're immortal. You and I. We can both relate there. So if you want to have a long-lasting, potent life, you don't have 1,000 years to do it. If you just want to be able to enjoy yourself, then go out and have fun. At the end of the day, what else really matters? You got to pay bills. So what? Be free as a spirit. And true to your movement, alright? You got an art. Live it. I love you. From how much I've been through, it's got... I'd rather be understood, but I can't do it on my own. I need your help. Will you please help me